I chose Joseph as my real estate professional because I see him every few weeks at the Stanford Blood Center where he donates blood. And as far as I'm concerned, if someone's donating blood, they've got a good heart. And I felt I could trust him just based on that. You got more money than I ever dreamed possible. That was a surprise. So Joseph realized that there was a problem, and then he and his team jumped in quickly to resolve it. And he actually was working for both me and the buyer at the same time, trying to get escrow to close fast. And which it did, even despite the fact that there were several holidays in there. It was great. Yeah. Well, absolutely. I would recommend Joseph to my family, friends, and I actually already have. I recommended him to the nurse at the blood center who was thinking about buying a place in Pleasanton, and there are several people I've seen walking around here I've mentioned your name to. So yes, I've already done that. So yes, I certainly would. I actually first approached Joseph about possibly selling my house in January, and it actually went on the market on September 28th. So he was very nice. He was very patient. He didn't push me. He didn't rush me. He just taught, every few weeks I'd see him at the blood center, and he was just talk to me very gently and say, what about this? What about that? Have you considered this aspect? Have you considered that aspect of the whole selling process? And I think first we were going to put the house on the market in July, and then it was August, then it was early September, ended up being late September, and he was never impatient, never yelled at me, never tried to get me to move faster than I wanted to. It was great. One day, Joseph came over and he showed me how he put my house on the MLS, which I thought was kind of interesting. I like seeing that. He put the asking price in kind of low. I was expecting to get about 25% more than the asking price. Turned out I actually got 50% more because he really fought hard among all the people that put in offers to make sure that I got the maximum amount for my house, which I, of course, loved a whole lot. Despite having challenges from the buyer's lender, Joseph jumped in and helped both me and the buyer come to a very fast, efficient close.